Good morning. Who wants to talk about isocyanurate? What is it? Well, everybody that comes into the pool store is going to know isocyanuric acid as stabilizer. The reason we use stabilizer is it helps protect our chlorine from the effects of the sun. It keeps it in there twice as long as if we don't use it. If we don't use cyanuric acid, after 2 hours, 75% of our chlorine is going to be gone. After another 2 hours, it's going to be completely gone. So we need to have this in the water in order to keep that chlorine in there and active to protect us while we're swimming. If you're using bromine, for example, in a pool or in a spa, you're not going to be using cyanuric acid. Bromine does not benefit from cyanuric acid. The other thing is, in my last video, I was talking about codependence of chemicals in our swimming pool water or our spa water. And we were talking about how our pH regulates how our chlorine works, and we use alkalinity in order to keep our pH from dropping down on us. Well, that's alkalinity, okay? Alkalinity is there to keep our pH from dropping down. But our total alkalinity isn't exactly what we want to have. We want to have our carbonate alkalinity. And in order to get that, we need to take the cyanuric acid effect out of that alkalinity, because cyanuric acid also acts as a prop for our pH in our swimming pool water. If you've ever been to the swimming pool store and you've had your water tested, you'll notice that there's two lines on here. One says alkalinity and the other says adjusted alkalinity. And that adjusted alkalinity is exactly what I'm talking about. That's what they're using when they calculate your water balance. Now, cyanuric acid also regulates how our chlorine works in the water. So we have to really be aware of what our cyanuric acid level is. How do we get cyanuric acid? Well, you can buy a big jug like the one I just showed you full of granular cyanuric acid, or if you're using those 3-inch chlorine pucks in your swimming pool, they have cyanuric acid in them. And that's where a lot of people with swimming pools get themselves in trouble, because they're unaware that by adding this cyanuric acid, they're increasing the amount of chlorine that they have to have. If they put another tab in, yeah, it's going to meet that chlorine demand. However, they're also adding cyanuric acid, which means they need more chlorine. We recommend that you get away from using those chlorine pucks and go to a granular chlorine that isn't treated with cyanuric acid. Anyway, that's about it for this discussion. So I hope for sure that you benefited from it, and keep tuned in. We're going to keep making these little videos for you.